Sometimes the most important things in life are hidden from our eyes. A simple drawing might be more than it seems. A hat could be a boa constrictor digesting an elephant. This is the story of a tale that invites us to see with our hearts, not just our eyes. Let's journey together and rediscover the magic and meaning that only a child's imagination can reveal. Deep in the heart of the vast and unforgiving Sahara Desert, a lone pilot finds himself in a dire predicament. His small airplane, battered by the elements and mechanical failure, has crash-landed in the endless sea of sand. The silence is overwhelming, broken only by the wind whispering across the dunes. Surrounded by nothing but golden sand stretching to the horizon, the pilot faces a desperate struggle to survive, with little hope of rescue and only his wits to rely on. As the scorching sun beats down, he tries to repair his plane, but exhaustion and thirst begin to take their toll. Just as despair threatens to overwhelm him, something extraordinary happens. Out of nowhere, a small boy appears as if conjured by the desert itself. The boy looks up at the pilot with curious, earnest eyes and quietly asks, "Draw me a sheep." The pilot, bewildered and unsure if he's dreaming, tries several drawings for the boy. Each time the child shakes his head, unsatisfied with the pilot's attempts. The pilot grows frustrated, but the boy's gentle persistence is unwavering. Finally, in a moment of inspiration, the pilot sketches a simple box and tells the boy, "The sheep you want is inside." To his amazement, this answer delights the child. The little prince's eyes light up with pure joy, his imagination filling in what the drawing cannot show. In that simple exchange, a unique and heartfelt friendship is born between the stranded pilot and the mysterious boy. As night falls and the stars blanket the sky, the two share stories and dreams. Through their conversations, the pilot learns that the boy is from a tiny, distant planet, far beyond the reach of ordinary eyes. The pilot begins to see the world anew, through the eyes of the little prince, full of wonder, innocence, and questions that adults have long forgotten how to ask. The desert, once a place of emptiness and danger, transforms into a landscape of magic, connection, and possibility. The pilot slowly remembers what it means to see with the heart, not just the eyes, rediscovering a sense of wonder and hope he thought he had lost forever. Sometimes a single innocent question can open the door to a new way of seeing the world and change everything. The little prince's home, asteroid B612, is so small he can watch dozens of sunsets a day. He cares for his planet, pulling up baobabs, sweeping volcanoes, and tending to a single, demanding rose. The rose is beautiful but vain, and her confusing words hurt the little prince. Feeling misunderstood, he leaves his planet, searching for answers about love and relationships. As he says goodbye, the rose finally admits she loves him, teaching him that love is shown through actions, not just words. The memory of his rose becomes the anchor of his journey. Sometimes, we must leave what we love to truly understand it. The little prince embarks on a magical journey, traveling from his tiny home asteroid to visit 6 mysterious and enchanting planets scattered across the night sky. On each world, he encounters a different adult, each one stranger than the last, and each with their own peculiar way of living. These meetings are not just simple visits, they are lessons, each revealing something new about the grown-up world and its oddities. First, he meets a king who sits alone on his grand throne, ruling over nothing and no one. The king is obsessed with giving orders but has no subjects to command, highlighting the emptiness of authority when it exists only for its own sake. Next, the prince encounters a vain man who lives for applause and admiration. This man constantly seeks praise, needing others to validate his worth, yet he remains isolated and unfulfilled, showing how vanity can trap us in loneliness. On another planet, a tippler sits in sorrow, drinking to forget his shame, but only becoming more ashamed as he drinks. The prince is puzzled by this endless cycle, realizing how some adults become trapped by their own habits and sadness. The businessman, meanwhile, is obsessed with counting and owning the stars, believing that possession brings happiness. Yet he never truly enjoys the beauty of the stars, missing the wonder right before his eyes. Through these encounters, the little prince begins to see the emptiness that comes from power, vanity, and possessions when they lack true meaning or care. These adults are so focused on their own concerns that they forget to appreciate the simple joys of life. The lamplighter, however, is different. He works tirelessly, lighting lamps for others, bringing light to the darkness. His dedication and selflessness earn the prince's respect, showing that purpose and kindness matter more than status. The geographer, surrounded by books and maps, records the wonders of the world but never ventures out to see them for himself. He sends the prince to Earth, encouraging him to continue his search for meaning and connection. As the little prince reflects on these meetings, he realizes how adults often lose sight of what truly matters, becoming distracted by work, pride, or possessions. He learns that real value is found not in what we own, but in the love and care we give to others. True happiness comes from connection, kindness, and understanding. The journey leaves the little prince more curious than ever, his heart filled with wonder and a deeper determination to discover what gives life its true meaning. On his journey across the earth, the little prince stumbles upon a breathtaking garden filled with countless roses, their petals glistening in the gentle morning light. The sight is both beautiful and overwhelming, for until now, he believed his own rose was the only one of her kind in the universe. Surrounded by so many similar flowers, the little prince feels a deep sadness. He wonders if his beloved rose is truly special, or if she is just one among many. The realization makes him question the meaning of love and uniqueness. As he wanders, he encounters a wise and gentle fox, whose amber eyes seem to hold secrets of the world. The fox approaches the little prince and asks, with quiet hope, to be tamed. The fox explains that to tame is to form a bond, to become important to one another. Through patience and trust, two souls can become unique to each other, set apart from all the rest. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye, the fox gently tells him. These words echo in the little prince's heart, opening his eyes to a deeper truth. The little prince comes to understand that his rose is special, not because she is the only one, but because of the time, care, and love he has given her. Their shared moments and memories make her unique in all the world. He learns that true love is built on responsibility, devotion, and the willingness to care for another, even when it is difficult. When the time comes to say goodbye, the pain of parting is sharp, but it is also a reminder of the deep bond they have created. The little prince realizes that sorrow is the price of meaningful connections. With a heavy heart, the little prince knows he must return to his distant planet and to his cherished rose, carrying the wisdom of the fox with him. In the end, he understands that the greatest truths are not found in the vastness of the stars, but within the quiet depths of the heart, where love and friendship make life truly meaningful.